was at the grocery store the other day, and I was getting a few things, and I'm at the self-checkout line, you know, like, purchasing all the stuff that I was getting, and I noticed someone off in the distance, and this guy, he looks kind of familiar. He works there, and he looks a little familiar, but I don't know where I recognize this guy from. He looks like this dude I went to high school with, but that just would have been impossible. Because the guy from high school, he played a lot of video games, he wasn't really that healthy, he wasn't very active in general. And this guy that I'm locked eye contact with now, I'm looking at him, and, this guy, you can tell he goes to the gym, he's very active, he's doing stuff, and as he walks closer and closer to me, he starts walking in my general, vicinity, and my mind is just blown because I am realizing this is actually the same dude who I used to play Call of Duty with back in the day. And I haven't seen this dude in a few years, and it's like usually when you don't see someone for a few years, you start your conversation with, hello. Me, I just skipped straight to the part where I'm like, yo, you been working out or what? I was so happy for this dude because back in the day, he was very overweight, and I just didn't see him ever being someone who I could ask if he wanted to go to the gym with me. And I didn't want to tell him to go to the gym because, who am I to tell him what to do with his body? But you could tell this guy, inner confidence, outward confidence, everything about him, it was just such a level up from the last time I saw him. I'm a confident dude, but I've pretty much always been like this. For him, I don't know personally for a fact, but I have a feeling that his confidence before was really low, but because of that, when he actually improved himself, his confidence just went so much higher. Dude's probably more confident than me now. And what matters is that he did this for himself. He didn't do it for me. He didn't do it for anyone else. Because we live in this society where it's so backwards, because it's every single person is always too skinny, too fat, too whatever, that if you're trying to live up to what other people want you to live up to, you're just gonna go insane. Being a YouTuber has taught me that no matter what I do, whether I go to the gym or I don't go to the gym, either there's always gonna be something wrong with me. At least in society's eyes, okay? I'm sorry, I can't Photoshop my entire videos so that I'm not even a real person. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry, and what I'm learning is that this is not a thing that just applies to YouTubers. This is something that applies to everyone. And honestly, if everyone just stopped giving a damn about what other people are doing with their bodies, the world, do you know how much better the world would be? A lot better. A lot better. And I don't want to tell someone who's overweight that they have to go to the gym, because they don't have to. It's just they should want to do that for themselves, for their own health. But shaming someone who is overweight and basically guilting them into going to the gym, that's just as bad, because what you're doing is you're deep rooting this heavy insecurity that's just as bad. Everyone always seems to argue whether or not you can or can't lose weight, if it's something that you can actually help or if it's just something that's genetic and you're born with it. I'll let you guys give your thoughts in the comment section down below and I'll read them. My personal opinion is if the guy that I saw in that grocery store that day can do what he did, I think anyone can do anything. But the key is having the support that they need in order to achieve it and keep their mind on their goal. This whole culture that we live in about shaming people with whatever thing they have going on with their body, I think it's just gotta stop. It's not about having a body that can be on the cover of a magazine, because first of all, that's all Photoshop. It's not even real. But what it's about is having a body that when you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, you can go, yo, I'm comfortable with how I look. That's what matters. That is the big deal breaker. Seriously, we'll do a survey. Give this video a thumbs up down below if you've ever been shamed for being too skinny, too fat, or just something about your body by someone at some point in your life. Give this video a thumbs up down below. We'll see how many thumbs up this video gets. I actually have a whole other video where I pretty much go way more in depth about it. If you guys want to see that video, I'll put that right there so you guys can hear more of my thoughts on this. And also, if this is your first time ever watching one of my videos ever and you don't hate my face, feel free to subscribe, because these are the kind of videos that I make every single week. But guys, that's really all I've got to say on it, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next Monday. Peace.